Yo, welcome to That Square Podcast Sports. Let's dive in. This is the Giants mock draft with trades. Yes, sir. So first things first, automatically, if you see red, that's where we got extra picks at. I'm not going to lie to you. If I'm the Giants and I'm picking at 6, I'm going to trade back for a boatload of reasons. Because I need help everywhere on the damn football team. That's where I need help at. So first things first, we're going to trade back all the way to 13, and we're going to go ahead and let those guys pick. On the board, first round pick, J.C. Latham out of the University of Alabama. Size, arms, legs, tree, perfect. Pair him back up with Evan Neal, his old teammate. Perfect. This is awesome. You got both sides of your line taken care of. So that way, if Daniel Jones or Tommy DeVito, whoever decides to throw the ball for the Giants, Saquon Barkley at least has protection to run at least inside and a little bit of the outside. So it doesn't matter. But pretty much, yeah, no, seriously, addressing the offensive line, which y'all really need to do, I do believe that is something that could really help y'all out right then and there. That's obviously a need that you guys can take care of. Thumbs up on that. Good pick. Next up at 39, now, you guys need a receiver. You need like a Deebo Samuel type player or more of a, how can I say this? Like a Garrett Wilson, a reliable kind of guy, no matter who's throwing the ball. Xavier Leggett out of South Carolina. Fits the description. Perfectly fine. Listed at 6'1", all muscle, no neck. Runs the ball fast. Takes care of business. Good. Just knows how to get open. This is really a fun pick for you all as Giants fans because obviously you need receiver help badly. You need receiver help extremely bad. But, you know, Jalen Hyatt, young receiver, Xavier Leggett, another receiver, Isaiah Hodges. Then, of course, you got Darren Waller, who's a veteran tight end, who's probably coming into his later years of the NFL, kind of stuff like that. You're not going to get as much production as you think that you want out of him like you thought you were going to get last year. So these are kind of the things that, you need to start rebuilding right away. So why not go ahead and grab X, put him out there, let him play a little bit. That's something that, just a playmaker, right away playmaker. You know what I mean? Then on top of that, let's go to the defensive side of the ball. Get Sweat. He was in my other mock draft for y'all. I like him because he's just a run stopper, big, nasty. But we got to make him lose some weight if he's going to play 100% of the snaps. He's probably going to play about maybe 60%. But like I said, you guys got all these second-round picks. Why not just go ahead and start grabbing that defense, build it up, help out Thibodeau, get some more young guys on that line. And as you see, I did that again with Darius Robinson and Sweat, just really adding more depth to that D-line. You could never have too many of them on the D-line. Obviously, look at San Fran, the first 3 quarters of the Super Bowl, not the last quarter of the Super Bowl. But if you look at how San Fran's run their organization, nothing but defensive linemen all the way across the board, just homing in, making Fred Warner and the boys go great. So that's something that we really, really love to see as football fans, just the sacks, the big hits on the quarterbacks, even though they're pretty much turning into roughing the passer, all that other sweet stuff. However, I will say this, though. Robinson out of Missouri, he kind of started slipping up and trending up in the upper direction as a really good edge rusher. And the only reason why I'm saying this is because he would be a first-round pick, but it's so many good edge rushers. Jared Verse, Dallas Turner, Chop Robinson. And he's just kind of like in the middle of the pack. So I think you're getting a really great value with him in this second round. And then pairing him up with Sweat, that just seals off the D-line. You can run that 3-4 if you want to, nasty. They can just, man, I'm telling you, bro. Y'all, they got it made. They got it made. And with that being said, at 70, go ahead and get Keelan Bullock out of USC. Another safety that can help out Isaiah Simmons on that ball. Then, like I said, backdoor again. Braden Frisk, another defensive lineman out of Florida State, 6'4", big nasty dude, coming in, run stopper, plugger, and could play edge. Now you're saying to yourself, dude, you're getting a lot of defensive line players. Yeah, well, for the simple fact of the matter is you got Jalen Hurts in your division. You got freaking whoever's going to be in Washington. And, of course, the Cowboys. You've got to get after the quarterback. That's what the Giants failed at so badly last year. They could not get after the quarterback. And when you watch them play, their secondary was decent, as just bro. You can't cover for more than 5 to 6 seconds in the NFL. That is not okay. That's not okay. So immediately you get a lot of talent on that D line, and you control the line of scrimmage. You mess the timing of the offense up. And in the first game for the Giants, I don't know if you guys watched them against the Cowboys. Just an epic blowout. A blowout. I lost $100 because of you. That's why I'm mad. Going on a little rant here, but I'm going to get back to this. We'll talk about that later. Just right now, you guys really need to address your defensive line, and I don't mind you guys getting Braden Frisk. I don't mind you guys getting Sweat. I don't mind you guys getting Robinson. That's what y'all need. Y'all need those guys right away. And with that being said, go ahead and get Cam Hart at pick 113, too, on top of that. Cam Hart, solid pick. Really, really good at cover it more than you think. He actually locked up Tez Walker at the Senior Bowl really good. His stock is really shooting up, by the way, guys. And just really want to add that out there for y'all. So I really do appreciate him being here, and that's a good value pick. I like that a lot. Then at 140, Jamari Thrash, bro. A lot of people are not big fans of Jamari Thrash, and I don't understand why. Jamari Thrash is a really exceptionally well player, true number one, kind of like Xavier Leggett, but not as strong, but a lot faster. He's a do-it-all type receiver. You can have him in the punt return, kick return game, stuff like that. Like I said, his comp is more of a Jaden Reed. And I know it's his first year in the league as a Packer, but at least this is something that you would love to have if you are a Giants fan, because you have so many. You need many weapons. You need as many weapons as possible to make it work. And of course, this is how it starts right then and there. Right then and there, plug and play. And then at last, 185, Dylan Johnson out of Washington. I don't know if Saquon's leaving or staying. So the running back class for y'all in this draft, it depends, free agency, all that as well. But I do think that it's going to suck for y'all, so you're going to have to pretty much find a gadget running back by committee. Dylan Johnson's not that bad. He came out of Washington, so that means he's not that beat up. They ran the ball. They threw the ball way more than they should a lot of times. But you get him behind a decent offensive line like C.J. Latham, Evan Neal, something like that, the two tackles to seal off your edges. He runs in between. I think that he'll be decent there for y'all. Great value pick, too, on top of that. Another offensive weapon. He can catch out the backfield. He also can actually run routes as well, so he's kind of a do-it-all back, kind of how most running backs have to be in the NFL now. I'm not saying he's no Christian McCaffrey, but he can make some plays where, he is electrifying at moments and at times. So that's something that we do really want to get involved there with on that. Pretty much rounding it out, like I said, C.J. Latham again, offensive lineman, just for, protection straight up right away. Daniel Jones and Tommy DeVito. Xavier Leggett, receiver. You need that dog receiver. You definitely need that. You lack so badly at it. So then Sweat, Robinson, and Braden Frisk, D-line straight up, knocking that out the park. I think that's a perfect fit for y'all. Dog mentality. Then on top of that, Cam Hart and Kalen Bullock, proving your safety pretty much is getting depth back there, because you got CeeDee Lamb, A.J. Brown, Vontae Smith, Scary Terry, Jahad Dotson. You're going to need guys that can cover a lot of receivers in your division, and they got to be healthy. So good depth is having that there. And then, of course, on top of that, a lot of young talent who's going to be there to help out. That's really going to help the Giants out a lot in this whole draft. It's really pretty much just that trade back, So I just believe that the Giants need to trade back and be more effective. That's just me. But anyways, hey, let me know in the comments what you think. Giants fans, do not kill me. Well, actually, no, come for it. I'm with all of that. Let me know, y'all. Take it easy. Y'all, peace.